Hi, I'm Richard Brown and welcome to the third video in this free series introducing our new service, Abound Paraplanning. For those that have missed the first two videos, feel free to click into the link that's attached down the bottom there and you'll be able to view videos 1 and 2. I'd like to thank all the advisors around Australia that have sent me emails, firstly saying that they're looking forward to the new service, and those that are asking questions, and those were friends of mine and colleagues that are making smart comments in relation to my video presentation skills. As I said in video 2, Channel 9 haven't rung yet. I've sent them the second video and they still haven't rung, so I'm waiting. In this video today, I'm going to go through the common questions that are on your mind in terms of how much does a statement of advice cost, what are delivery expectations, what about privacy, how do I request an SOA, and so on. I'll go through all of those questions with you one by one today, and hopefully be able to answer all of them that at least the ones I've received on email, and so you can jump in and request an SOA from us because we're here ready. I'll get stuck into the question and answer space. In respect of the various questions and answers, what I'd like to do is just go through a few that I've got on my list here, that some coming from emails and so on, as I said earlier, and just address a few of the major points. The first one would be, how do I request a job? Easy question. To answer that one, go to www.aboundparaplanning.com.au and you'll see a link there called Request an SOA. What we've also done is created 3 links to sit alongside that, requesting a simple SOA, a standard SOA and a complex SOA. You'll be able to click into, say, simple SOA, and a form will come up, paraplanning request form, similar to this. And what that will do for you then is allow you to tick any of the strategies that you want as part of the SOA process. With a simple SOA, what we're allowing is one strategy with one optional strategy. With a standard, we're allowing 3 strategies with an optional strategy, and complex, of course, will be 5 strategies or more complicated strategies, such as small business concessions on capital gains tax, some difficult Centrelink issues, aged care, accommodation bonds, some tax matters revolving around, say, salary packaging. They're the more complex scenarios that we've selected to have under the complex button. Now, each of these, and I'll go through in just a few minutes how they're priced, will be priced separately, and before we commence any job, we will come back to you and confirm exactly how much that job costs. So it can't be any more simple than that. Tick the strategies, send the form to us, and we'll come back and confirm. The next question I would like to address is that, how do I receive my completed SOA? We will email you in Word format or PDF format, or both, the completed SOA. We understand that on the first run that we send the completed SOA to you in soft copy, you will review that. And we are more than happy to work with you for any small changes required to the original spec. No problem. We want this to be a long-term relationship with you, the advisor, so we're happy to work with you on that basis. So once again, you'll receive it in Word or PDF. If you'd like to receive it in any other designated format, please let us know and we'll be only too happy to help where we can. The next question I would like to address is that, how long is this process going to take? You know, is it going to take 2 weeks or a week or what? What we believe is as soon as we receive the request to complete the SOA, we'll come back to you within 24 hours or thereabouts with, as I said earlier, a firm quote on what's required, and we will tell you if you haven't sent any appropriate documentation. From the time that we receive all of the documentation, and hopefully that's within a day or so, then we're hoping for a turnaround of 3 days. We're allowing ourselves 5, but we're hoping for a turnaround of about 3 days. That should meet the requirements of just about all financial advisors in Australia, whereby you meet with your client and normally you will make a forward appointment. In most cases it'll be, say, 8 to 10 days later for them to come back once you've received all the information. For those SOAs that could be time critical, we will also offer that service as well. The next point I would like to address is that what do our templates look like, our statement of advice templates, that is. Now, as said earlier, we've spent years developing these templates and the look and feel of them, and we're very proud of them. But you're more than welcome to use those templates that we'll prepare the statement of advice on that basis. But if you want us to use your templates, so this whole process has got to look and feel exactly like you've done in the past within your organisation, no problem. If you send us the format that you want it to be delivered in, we'll be only too happy to accommodate. The next point that I would like to address is that the quality control issue. Who's preparing the statement of advice? The advisors here at Abound Paraplanning are all degree qualified and all hold certified financial planning qualifications. All got CFP qualifications. So you can be rest assured that the quality that you're receiving is of the highest standard. The next point that we've had some queries on is how do we protect information, what's the privacy issues? All of our staff sign confidentiality and privacy agreements. Our computers have got the highest security on them and virus protection. We will leave no stone unturned to make sure that your client's information is protected. To the extent that we're happy to sign a document to say that we will protect that information. The other thing that you should be very well aware of is we will never contact your client. That's regarding even the paraplanning advice that we're providing. We won't follow up any information directly with the client. The client is your contact and your responsibility. You're the front of office in this regard, we're the back office. So you contact the client, give us the information, we'll provide it back to you in the format that you want so you can deliver that to your client. The final question I'd like to address today, the one that you've all been asking, is how much does this service cost? Now, what we've tried to do is to keep that part of the process as easy to understand as possible. That's why, as I alluded to earlier, if you go onto our website and request an SOA, there will be a button for simple, standard and complex. Now, with a simple SOA, that's a one strategy with one optional strategy, SOA, but a single strategy SOA simple is going to cost $220. Yeah, just $220. There'll be options to add on if you want. With a standard SOA, that will be 3 strategies, and that SOA will cost $375. Once again, there'll be optional add-ons. With a complex SOA, and as I mentioned earlier as well, is that there could be a number of complex strategies. Capital gains, concessional, non-concessional contributions, limits, salary packaging, tax, and so on. So what we propose in this regard is that you fill out the request for paraplanning form for a complex SOA, tick the relevant strategies that you think that you might want, and we'll come back to you with a firm quote before we commence work. That way you'll know your exact cost. What we're about here is providing a really efficient, quality service to you. We believe that those prices, $220, $375, and price on application for a complex SOA will be more than reasonable. Your position, I would expect you as an organisation, as a financial planner, will be able to recover that cost easily, if not double. So, just to recap, you've got the simple, standard and complex SOA, and the price structures will be there as well. In addition to that, you will have the option to add on an extra strategy, or you'll have the option to receive a executive summary and presentation document, we refer to it as, and that's usually somewhere between 6 to 10 slides, depending on the complexity, presentation that you can deliver to your client. We refer to that as our selling document, and we find that it's very effective because the clients can visually see exactly your advice. That's an extra add-on, and that will be $100, whether it's a simple, standard or complex statement of advice, and we believe key to the advice delivery process. Following on the discussion on price, as I said earlier, we're about to launch on the 29th of February, and as part of that launch process, we would like advisors to give us a try. Try the Abound Paraplanning solution. To that end, there is going to be a special launch offer. So I encourage you to tune into video number 4, and I'll announce exactly what that offer is that you can take advantage of in the month of March. In the meantime, if you've had any questions around videos 1, 2 or 3, we would only be too happy to answer them. For those that have missed out on videos 1 and 2, as I said, there's a link below, but if you want to be part of the special launch, just complete your name and email address below, and I'll ensure you'll get the 4th video. I'm Richard Brown, thanks for tuning in, and I'll look forward to catching up with you in video 4.